What's up guys, Braden here with SuperATV, and today we're going to be showing you how to install SuperATV's flip windshield on this CFMoto Uforce 1000. So let's get right to it. So the first thing that we're going to do is go ahead and remove all the contents of our packaging from SuperATV. We're going to grab our lower windshield, lay it on the machine to confirm that it fits. Once you've done that, you're going to remove the protective film from both sides. Then we're going to grab our straight bulb seal and apply it across the lower portion of the lower windshield. Then once we get to this point here, we're just going to go ahead and cut off our excess. So now we're going to go ahead and grab our mounts. What we're going to do is attach them to the outer slotted holes on our lower windshield. What we're going to do is grab our M6x20s out of the hardware kit. I'm just going to leave them loose. So now we're going to grab our side mounts, they'll look just like this here, and install them to the outer slotted holes on our windshield. So you want to make sure that yours looks like this, so that the screws, the hardware, is facing out and away from the windshield. I'm just going to grab one of our M6x20s, drop it down through our bracket, slide it down through the windshield, get our nut started. Like this, and we're going to repeat the same steps for the opposite side. Now we're going to grab our catch and catch support, as well as the hardware. We're going to install the catch to the windshield just like this. So what I like to do is take my hardware and kind of slide it in the slot there. Take our support, go to the bottom of the windshield, slide it through, and go right down to the bottom, get our nut started. Just like so. Grab our other hardware, do the same thing, just slide it right through our catch support. We're going to start a nut on the bottom. And we're going to jump over here to the opposite side and repeat the same exact steps. Now we're just going to go through and snug our hardware up. We're not going to fully tighten anything yet, but we are going to kind of snug it up. That way it's not flopping these brackets all over the place as we go to install the lower portion of the windshield. And we're going to go ahead and remove the hardware out of our clamps to separate the clamps. We'll just leave these clamps separated. Now we're just going to take our lower windshield and place it on the machine. We're not going to worry about installing the clamps just yet. Primarily just going to move it off of our work table here. Now we're going to go ahead and remove the protective film from both sides of our upper portion of our windshield. So now what we're going to do is grab our handle support, as well as our hardware. So this is the outside of the windshield. This is going to be what is facing away from the machine. We want to make sure that we lay our handle support on the outside of the windshield, and we're going to install our handle with the handle, this portion facing towards the top of the upper windshield. So what we'll do is just take our hardware, line it up, drop it through the windshield, line it up on the handle, and take our nut, go ahead and get it installed. Just like that. And we'll repeat the same thing over here for this side. So it should look just like so. Now we're going to go ahead and grab our upper mount, and we're going to install it to the uppermost holes on the upper portion of the windshield here. So you just want to make sure that the flat side of your clamps is lined up with the flat on this bracket here. You want to make sure that your clamps are facing out and away from the windshield. Just get it lined up. We're going to be using the provided hardware in the kit. It's going to be an M6x20. And we also have a sealing washer installed to it. Just slide that washer right over the threads of the bolt. Just going to get it good and started. And once we have it started, what we're going to do is go ahead and remove the hardware out of the clamps, just like we did on our lower windshield clamps. So we'll go ahead and do that now. We'll just go ahead and remove the hardware out of the clamp. We're going to be changing it out anyways. So now we're just going to repeat the same exact steps on the opposite side. Now we're going to grab our clamp, or one side of our clamp, two of the M6x20s out of the hardware kit, and the spacer. We're going to go ahead and get our lower windshield clamped to the cage. We're not fully tightening anything just yet, like I said, just getting everything started. Now we're going to install the windshield, the upper portion of the windshield, to the machine. We have Corey here helping us today. What we're going to do is get our clamps lined up how they're supposed to be. So it should look something just like so. Once we get our windshield positioned where it needs to be, we're just going to go ahead and snug the hardware up. Now we're going to grab our strut and attach it to our upper mounting position here. Grab the nut out of the kit. It will be the last little bit of hardware that you have. It should sit like this. Then we're going to flip our windshield up and take our strut and line it up with our other mounting hole here. We'll grab our hardware. Let's go ahead and get it started. Now we're going to grab our gasket here. We're going to apply it across this edge. We're going to apply it to this inner edge of the windshield here, all the way across. And once you get to this point here, you can just cut it off. Just like so. Now that we have our struts on, what you want to do is close and latch the windshield. We've closed and latched ours. Once you have it latched and closed, you want to go through and tighten up your handle. So once you have your windshield adjusted how it needs to be, all your hardware is fully tightened, that's all there is to it to install SuperATV's flip windshield on this CFMoto Uforce 1000. Be sure to check the description below to pick yours up today, and while you're there, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.